Hello everyone. In this video I'll show you what is in my opinion the most efficient leveling route to get to 80 while I'm completing the main campaign. I will still try to do this as fast as possible and we'll see what time we get, I guess. I will be completing more side quests than you need than if you play with war mode or if you have like a safe Darkmoon Fair buff, so I'll click this off so I don't have this. I cannot actually get rid of this warband mentor leveling, so I'm not gonna turn on war mode. Basically, I've tried deleting all my characters on the beta, I can't get rid of it. Similarly, I have adventure mode on, but I'll just be completing the full campaign plus side quests. I also, I'm gonna test this WoW Pro route. It's an add-on that I used to create a guide. And we'll see how that works. Hopefully that works well. I've also made a written guide on Reddit about this route that you can go check out, and I'll link it in the description below. If you actually want to reach level 80 even faster, I actually suggest not doing this entire route, but skipping part of the campaign in Zone 3, Hallowfall, and 4, Ashkahet, and doing more side quests in Zone 2. Because basically, the amount of quests and the RP in those zones is much longer than the first two, and I don't think they're necessarily worth it. In the next few days, I'll also post a guide showing the fastest way to level your alts, with some tricks that will for sure be nerfed within the first few weeks of the expansion launch, so hopefully that will be useful for you. I'll just make sure that I'm loading my guide, so that we can see if this works well or if I need to make any changes. Under leveling, author, here it is. And then we'll see if this works. I actually don't have the scenario in here because that was added to the beta after I made this guide. I'll see if I can add that in before launch, but I'll just include this in the timer for now, and then we'll see how we do.
How's Olga? The Titan installation mentioned in Alderman's records.
This is also how the launch will work. I've got another video on that that might be useful.
We must convene the council.
I don't have my actual UI set up on beta, which is not actually ideal. But it's whatever. So one thing that I've also mentioned in my guide on Reddit is that because this is a sanctuary, you can easily start in war mode here. But I advise you not to, because when you land on the beach later, you can't easily turn it off. Like, you can use Potion of Deep Home as I mentioned, but it's a bit risky, and like 5 minutes later you're in Dornogal, where you can turn it on or off war mode, and you can just see, okay, in my zone, is there a lot of enemy faction players? If there are, then I'm not gonna play war mode, and vice versa. That's at least what I'm gonna do on launch. Obviously, if you don't want spoilers, don't watch this. I'm playing the entire storyline, I'm doing the scenario, etc. I'll still be doing this quite fast, I think, but I'll post another video that's a lot faster than this in the next few days, right before launch. Some of that stuff will get nerfed, as I say. I think it's very, very likely.
Good to see you, champion. Lords have forgotten. Be mindful of your duty.
None of these cinematics are implemented on the beta. Supposedly they will be pretty epic, but we'll see.
Will not be a fly in Xalatat's web.
So here what you really want to do is prioritize killing spiders. So you see, like, they all get one shot pretty much. So on launch night, this might be pretty troublesome, especially to get credit for killing these nerubians. So I would prioritize killing nerubians, especially the weavers, and then saving the citizens. When they did the launch test on beta, this was definitely the main hold-up, killing the actual enemies.
My arrows strike true. There could still be more survivors. With me, champion! Damn it all! Cut through the sewers and find me.
Glad to see you haven't evacuated yet. The nerubians are capturing the rogues who live down here. Let's rescue them. A friend once showed me a path through here. The exit should be on the right. And here's our exit. I will always try. Am I needed? I'll get them to safety. Try to find Khadgar.
So I could have done that better, I think, with gun shoes. Where I used the Rednex, I should have used gun shoes and then Rednex into the sewer. Because the Rednex stays on when you enter places underground, which is pretty nice for some spots for leveling. Like, I think a lot of the speed items, they're much less useful because you have dragon riding unlocked from the start pretty much. So yeah. But they're still nice to have, so I will use them at some places. One important thing with these Rednexes is I have 3 in my inventory, they're unique, but you can send them to your mailbox, so you can have actually multiple per character.
There you are, champion. Let's get to work. Take this portal down to Khazalgar. Those who escape will still need help.
This whole scenario actually gives very little XP, I think.
We'll meet you when
So I think on alts you definitely want to skip this every time. I think the first zone is actually really good XP. That might change on live. Like, one of the reasons why the first zone is really good XP is because the bonus objectives give way more XP there than in the other zones, which I've reported, but has remained the same for months now, so who knows?
Champion, to me! We cannot
forward or we'll be slaughtered. Help! I can't even move.
Excellent. My arcane guardians will hold this area. Help the others.
So this is slightly different.
Oh,
It's
Dad,
just because of how I did it the
Alright?
first time, the order in which I did
Yes.
it, but it should
Thanks to Grandad's
actually,
teaching stone
yeah, it
form.
doesn't really matter.
No, man. I can.
We've got to find him.
I basically went to get this quest first.
There is work to be. Use this scroll. These relics must be destroyed before they overload.
Thank you, champion. I got the
And the guide doesn't really,
Let's
this WoPro guide, it doesn't really capture like the mini steps, like, oh, click on this, then click on that, etc. But it does cover the bigger steps and which side quests to pick up. So I think it will still be useful.
Always stings. Get moving. I'll take care of the wounded here. Screaming into the depths.
The time for dreaming is here.
Jaina, Thrall, we need help. Follow me. Magni can't hold off Xerix much longer.
So here you basically have to hope that you get credit for regrouping him before this guy transitions. Sometimes if you're just late and someone else is already doing this, it's gonna take quite some time
I must return to
for it to respawn. I'll also give some minor tips of like where I think you can save some time and stuff like that on certain quests.
The Coreway. I have failed in my oath-sworn duty. They are retreating.
Like clicking on that button to end the quest early saves a few seconds.
Nerubians here.
I follow the council's. We will be back.
No, the Nerubians were focused on the Coreway. The attack was another
So
part of
again, you see here the
Salazar's
guide, it doesn't show like these mini steps of click on this, click on that, it just shows you where the next quest is. But I think this will be easier to follow than a written guide that I've posted on Reddit, so hopefully it will be useful. So put my clone out here because I need to talk to this guy later.
Survivors from the beach.
You can click this here before you get up there, and once this RP auto completes you can click on this.
I knew him.
Turn on the quest.
His memory will be preserved.
Site. Profession trainer.
The entire isle is under attack. Praise the Titan were it not for the stormriders. The city
You want to
may
set
have
your
fallen.
hearthstone here.
We need the
Beds are scarce. We have resorted to using the proscenium as a field hospital.
You'll find me wherever the action.
I'm not about to leave the Isle of Dorn unexplored. I have a reputation to uphold.
My directive is to
We must talk later.
I'm hopeful that like when it's live you can still skip all of these
We need to find
RP
this
options,
Dornogal.
but we'll see.
Rebel Coreway. I'm willing to be a liaison. If you
If Merrick's wasn't counseling
So
the
once you get
I
here,
would have never agreed to do
you
this.
want to go learn your professions. And I would say you always want to do, well, I mean it doesn't really matter, but like if you take enchanting and tailoring, you can get the 200k crafted XP at level 79, basically for free, you don't have to buy anything. And the key thing with tailoring that's new is to get the Clotis expansion, you need to be a tailor. Like it doesn't actually drop if you are not a tailor, so that's quite useful. Obviously, like some people want to do dual gathering, etc. I'm just talking about from a speed leveling perspective, and if you're playing on launch, you don't want to spend lots of gold on buying the reagents. You can just do enchanting tailoring. I think otherwise, if you're looking for something cheap, I think leatherworking is very cheap to buy. And very easy to level. You basically get XP for the first 15 crafts, which I think is really nice for especially level 79, the last 200k XP. It's particularly nice to do that at 79 because you get more XP. And level 79, because of the scaling, it is a bit slower than the earlier levels. Like you see now, I'm just one-shotting stuff. The important thing to say here is we're gonna do these side quests, because by doing these two side quests, you unlock another set of side quests that's next to a bonus objective. So, quite nice to do. So I kill the mobs here first, because sometimes you can get enough web spinners in this outdoor area and then you don't have to go in. But it looks like now I will have to go in. But this way you force respawns basically, which can be quite good. And these skirmishers and web spinners, they do share respawns, so that's why sometimes you don't have enough of them. It's difficult to say whether you want to do this on launch, just because while this is really theoretically the best route in my opinion, there's maybe an argument for doing no side quests in the first zone, even though it's very efficient, so that you can kind of get ahead of other people, and then you do more side quests in the second zone. I will do this route on launch because I think it's better, but it really depends on how populated your shard is basically. If it's really populated, then I would skip some quests, like this one for example, and then this one. Like these are two side quests that you can basically complete while you're here in this town anyway.
And their gratitude for nature's gifts. Come on, Ebona, stay with me. Greetings, Outlander.
This is a waste of cycles.
So it looks like these waypoints work pretty well. I'll post a link to this file on how to install it as well, if anyone wants to try it out on the beta and has any improvements they suggest, let me know.
All right, let's do this. Through here.
I'll just do tier 1 because that's what you unlock the first time you level. I think if you're pretty geared, tier 3 is extremely easy. It gives more XP, so I think it's worth doing that. I don't think delves actually give insane XP. There are some quick ones that I think are fine, but I don't think it's necessarily faster. It might be faster in a group because I think some of this stuff is group shared, and maybe then it becomes faster than questing. But I don't have a group, so I haven't really cared about it.
I'm out of range.
That's everyone here. Let's keep this cart moving.
So I'm waiting here because some mobs are gonna spawn here. Here.
Let's get the rest of our people out of here. I'm out of range.
I'm really hoping these delves will be fun to kind of progress on higher levels. Because it would be nice to have some more exciting and difficult solo content in WoW. I think that has been missing a lot since like the Mage Tower and stuff like that. I also really liked Horrific Visions, although I guess that got quite boring at the end. But I think progressing it while you were leveling your cloak was pretty fun.
Speak freely. No directive needed.
So I'm saving my movement speed abilities here because a patrol is gonna spawn. And then after that you want to have everything to basically clear this as fast as you can.
Another ambush. This must be how they captured the others. All right.
Go.
New directives. You take out the nerubians ahead. We'll follow behind. I need to get close. Coreway. I'm out of range.
Touch that, very nice still for leveling. Not as nice due to the rework, like honestly that AoE touch of that was so good for leveling. So it's a bit unfortunate that they got rid of that, but it's pretty good rework, so I can't complain. I'm not gonna pick up this because that's you won't get that during the campaign, so that's free XP that I'm not gonna take. You can leave that way, you can also just click leave the elf and it ports you. The leave the elf is probably a bit quicker, so I should have done that, but
Inquiring minds.
There's
whatever.
more to explore out there, and you know me.
In this season, the unbound adorn their ramoliths with flowers.
So there's some things, obviously, these waypoints you need to know. Oh, I need to go in this building. If you don't know that, the waypoint will look a bit weird.
Keeper's beard. The quarry is overrun with Hungarians.
And whose fault is that? Your edict
Okay,
is to
just making
protect
sure
the
I have all the
isle,
quests,
not just
yeah.
the city and not just the Oathsworn.
So here, there's two ways to do it. You land here, because this is a really good area, but you see there's lots of mobs dead, so I'm gonna go straight here into this cave. Looks like there's other people there as well. You can actually use your spaceship to get to the bottom very quickly. Pull all of this, get here, ending quest mobs not here, unfortunate. Have to wait for it to respawn, I guess. So these guys, you kinda want to loot as you kill them before you kill all of them, because once the first quest item drops, you have to wait. Like, you can't get the second quest item until you've looted the first one. Okay, here's the guy. Good. Need one more of the belongings. Has a pretty high drop rate, so like 2 mobs should be enough. Yeah. So then there's a quest here. I think it's worth to do, but it's debatable. Like, I think if you're a monk or warlock or a mage, definitely worth it. I'll show you in a second. Maybe I'll just do a... So many dead mobs here. Guess this will be how it will be like on launch, I guess. But in here there's another quest item. And as a monk, you can just put your transcendence. Mage Warlock works also. Maybe there's other classes, not sure. But if you can do that, this is pretty fast. Always nice to be stuck on a stone. This is also a pretty good area to pick up these glittering ores. I need to kill a few more mobs. Let's hope they respawn. We can do a big pool. Can we do one here? Yeah, usually this is pretty good. Like, usually I really like Monk for leveling. I think now it's kinda debatable if it's still the best class. Just because, especially if you're very geared, the mobs die so fast that like the toolkit of a monk is maybe less useful than, for example, a balance route. Like, basically, once you've tagged everything, you've got 1 star follow-up, everything will be dead by the time it reaches you. And I have to tag a lot with crackling lightning, which is not the most efficient way, but... Well, not as efficient as a boomy, I think. But I don't have a geared boomy, so... Unlucky.
Belgrim, your help is appreciated.
You were right.
I need Findorn and Tregor brought to the pool.
So you see there's gonna be some RP
Now
here,
for Ebona.
and I'm gonna use that RP
Fading.
to, during this, basically complete this final quest here.
Belgrim, thank you.
You can complete this also, or just after. It depends how fast you are.
Conversation initiated.
You either do it before or right after.
Take one of the rams,
Okay,
Belgrim.
so
It's
there's
no
a
stone
bug
rush,
here
but
where
it's faster than going
this
on foot.
quest guy actually doesn't
I
appear.
have never ridden one, but how difficult can it...
I've reported that many times. Yeah, it's still bugged. So I just have to
I'll
relog,
bring the unbound to the Coreway.
and then it should be
We'll
back.
meet you in Dornogal.
So as you see, it's back. Not ideal. My timer is gone, so I'll just restart this, and then I'll edit from the recording later, I guess. Yeah, I'm hoping they fix that by launch. I think it's some weird phasing issue, maybe. Not entirely sure. That has been like forever. I've reported it maybe 10 times, but who knows. So in this area, by doing that tower quest, you get this additional quest here, and you can combine it with this bonus objective basically, which gives 20k XP, which is pretty good. to do a big pull. I need to enable auto loot. Don't have that on the beta enabled apparently. Next time I'll fly, I'll enable this. But so here you do this one quest, but you don't actually do the follow-ups because they're not that good XP. And okay, this is annoying. Yeah, I need to fix that. Is this not working? Let me just check this. This maybe happened because I reloaded, or it's because in my guide I reached 72 the last time I did this, which is because I had the Darkmoon Fair XP buff. So I'm just gonna check if I can get this fixed by skipping it, otherwise I need to remove that that part. Fungal Frenzy, that's the one I've just done. That's this. Yeah, weird. I don't know why it's not showing me the TomTom coordinates. Let's just see if this updates.
Machines must be preserved.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get this fixed. Important thing here, this quest is pretty good once you know where these things are. So there's 3 things you need to loot. One is right here. Then we're gonna do a big pool to do this bonus objective. All these boys, all these boys. Pretty nice to be geared, am I right? And there's one more here. Come on.
It's too far away.
I wonder if this will just start working again once I'm level 72, I don't know. We'll see. Like, I really love this Celestial Conduit ability, like, it just one-shots everything. Very nice for leveling. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna remove those, like, you should be level X by this point, because it's not useful.
Conversation initiated. I speak for the machine.
In particular because this guided actually over levels you a bit, because I don't want people to be screwed if they don't have war mode on, for example. So you'll see in this run also that I'll be level 80 a bit ahead of finishing the campaign. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Shouldn't have talked. You need to use the quest item and then kill him. Unlucky. Oh. This treasure, it never gave XP, but I'll just use this time to double check again. Maybe they've changed it. It doesn't. Like, in terms of XP, I don't think these treasures are worth it, but they do drop profession items sometimes, and it can drop like the rare profession items, which can be pretty worth it money-wise. Like, you can sell them for quite a lot in the first few days. Oh, this is unfortunate. But so this side quest here is pretty useful because yeah, the decent quests and the objective gives a lot of XP, so quite worthwhile. Obviously there's a trade-off, like I could have gone straight here to do the campaign, right, and be ahead of people. It's really hard to say what will be best on launch. Because I think, like, if you level fast, you kind of out-level the majority of people in your shard.
Grow closer, Outlander.
And the other fast people that really go for, like, speed leveling, and they do skip the campaign, they'll be ahead of you enough so that you have respawns. So, I think this is the right choice, but obviously, might differ on your shard.
Hold on! Help is on the way! Find cover, quickly!
What path brought you here?
So here, the campaign tells you to go back, but I think what you actually want to do is not go back and go and complete these side quests here.
Our forged paths intertwine.
So normally I would use a Radnex here, but I haven't emailed Radnexes to me, or in-game mailed, so I'm gonna save it. But like my vigor is usually low here, so I would Radnex.
Tell me, what drive?
So here you just do a big pull. Looks like someone has just been here. Normally there's like 20 mobs you can take. It's one of the hidden benefits of leveling with Marmot is often, on the beta at least, the place is deserted, so you basically have the entire zone for yourself. And now I have a little bit of competition. Yeah, sorry. Not used to not being finished in the first pool here.
Communication in... Oh.
The kobolds are vandalizing and pillaging Morning Rise again. Please, stop them in any way you can.
It's too far away.
Here is the culprit. Krog bomb. Don't know why you have to enable that on every single character, even though they have it on live. Alright. So I'm pulling here to the side because there's a quest objective here. And then the same on this side.
It's too far away.
So obviously if you're less geared, it takes much longer to kill these quest mobs, right? This guy's annoying, he always falls down here. Haven't found a way to get that fixed, but...
Welcome, Outlander.
So another tip that I have, but I haven't actually set this up yet, and at this level it doesn't really matter because you kill everything so fast, but your bullions, you can buy lots of OP trinkets, right? And a lot of these unused trinkets, you use them, and you just put another unused trinket in that same slot, and then 30 seconds later you can use that trinket. So you can kind of use your Grief Torch, and you can swap that with all other, like this side quest you don't want to do, is not good, but you want to fly here to Rambleshire to get the next set of side quests. My vigor is kind of fucked, which is not ideal. So you see I have a beacon, I have I reduce fragment, ashes, etc. You can use all of those. So this side quest you want to pick up, and this one.
Off with you.
You can see like the waypoints work pretty good.
How are you? Good day to you. You need something? Safe travels.
Like, I think we no longer have this thing where if you kill a mob you get like a recharge rate or something, which was really good. Maybe that's like just implemented, but it feels like it's not. And I can sometimes make vigor pretty annoying.
there. Have a good one.
So you can either hardstone here if you're human, otherwise I would wait. So I'll just show you how it is if you wait. So if you wait, you have to fly into Dornogal. There is a side quest you want to pick up here. I think it's right here. Is it not? Yeah, it's down here. Not entirely sure. I have to check my guide for why it's not doing it this way.
I am glad you're back at
Oh, I think I know why. It does the scenario first. Either works.
Dornogal more than ever. It is time we stand as one and strike back against the Nerubians.
Yeah, so it's... That is annoying. Shouldn't have done that. So here you want to open the left and the right chest first and then the middle, because oh, it's on the next step, because the middle one spawns mobs. I'll show you in a second. So here to the right, then left, then middle, then you get mobs. Shot them, then you can loot. So if your shard is infested in war mode and you basically can't play with war mode, all of these quests, they still happen in a sanctuary. So you just turn on war mode for that part and then you turn it back off. So here, like here, this indicator, it will just say where I've completed this. Doesn't really say where I use the orders and stuff. That's fine, I think.
These repairs will be wasted if we're attacked again. We need to bolster our defenses. Over here,
So here,
we will fly to
if
the
you
local
can,
together.
I think it's always faster to queue as healer. The reason why is you don't get a healer in your party, which means you get more damage, and you actually clear the dungeon faster, in my opinion. It does mean you have to
Before us
respec,
stands
but
the
it's worth the
Stormrider,
time, and so when you have
It is
respec,
the
you
command
just tell the
center and
bots not to
rookery for
update.
all Stormriders.
No.
This is highly irregular. Why are these Stormrooks tethered here? Thank the Titans you are here. The Storm Perch has been breached. Coreway! What are you doing? Stop this! Hurry! If we free these Stormrooks, we can fly them and try to end this madness. Outlander, with me. What is that orb? It's radiating dark energy. While you go to the roosts, I will distract them here.
And I think if you actually play this as DPS, for example, if you could have queued as healer and swapped, it will be a bit slower. I think this is way faster if you go with a party of 3. So I would definitely advise you to do that if you can. But yeah, I don't have a party of 3, so I'll be doing it solo. I think leveling as 3 is also faster because, as you saw, there are lots of quests that have shared components.
I left Dorn, my second, in charge of the storm perch when I left to investigate your Dalaran's crash. What has that traitor allowed to happen in my absence?
Like in this mob with heroes at like the worst time. You should really be using drums and stuff.
You deserved a better rider than Goran. I will deactivate Goran myself for this sacrilege. Press forward and rescue who we can. Edict has been changed by some dark influence. I need to get...
Like if you're less geared, you probably have to take it slower on this. And you can let the tank get aggro and stuff. I think this ought to work, but like basically you would have one passive trinket and then one active trinket that you kind of shift out.
What did Dorn? I do not like that it feels darker and colder as we have to take it down. The lift is out. If we want to keep going, we will have to go down the stormrider way. Follow me. Take out the creatures channeling
Should
on that
really bind all these different trinkets. Alrighty. So there's this annoying bug where sometimes if you leave this scenario, you land in Westfall, so let's hope that doesn't happen. Nice.
Track the Nerubians to a burrow near the Meadery. They must be after the Cinderbrew.
Fly high.
On your signal, I'll lure the Nerubians to the Meadery.
So the next step is basically this campaign quest, and then we do this side quest chain here, and then we get ready to go to the next zone.
We protect the people of the Isle.
Are you sure this will work, Bailgrim?
It will. It has to.
Fortunate.
Then let's get started.
So you can stand in between the guys to get credit for both. So if there's two people close to each other, you can usually save a tiny bit of time that way. Okay.
I'm out of range.
The edicts are my guide. Set off the keg and hurry back to the mead yard. Then we will finish our preparations.
Over here, champion. Let's burn some nerubians to cinders. Return to the meadery. I'll lead them into the trap.
Conversation in...
The Nerubians will soon start swarming from the north.
Place our defenses in their path. The honey will slow them down, and the mead... We are out of time. Come, let us...
Doesn't
get
really
on a
matter what you
storm.
place here. Just want to play stuff as quick as you can.
Gathered by the keg. Thin out the swarm and stop them from getting past us.
And from wrecking my meadery before we do.
Oh, that's unlucky. I got 3 of them, not the 4th one, because I was a millisecond too early.
No, they severed all of the
Like these
fuses.
small ones, they disable your first 2 buttons, so when you see them coming, you want to launch your
Cannot leave
thing.
here alive.
Bailgrim. Oh, twisting paths.
Okay, time for a side quest.
We did it, but he's gone.
Oh, didn't see you standing there. Hmm? Oh, hello. Hello. Fine day for some...
So this area is also really nice because these mobs give a lot of XP. And you can do a really nice pull here. See, some of these mobs give almost 1000 XP, which is very nice.
boss.
Shurelaron. Baladash Malinore.
Oh, yes.
So here you talk to this orb, you need to press middle and then right. Otherwise it defects and you have to go again. This is also a good place to do some professions.
Oh, didn't see you standing there.
And then here you want to hardstone back. Then we can start a second zone. So I should have been able to do one more, and then I could have learned 2 more recipes enchanting here in this area, so I'll just do that now. But that would have been a tiny bit more efficient. Because the thing is, yes, you will come back to do your final professions here. But some of these you can do while leveling, basically during the RP, like I just did.
I see you return alone, Outlander. I presume not all went well. Very well. You are
We have bad news.
So you need to talk to this guy, but it's RPing until you can,
I
and now I
speak for
can.
the Unbound, but they have no master.
The edicts must...
Outlander, I will accompany you to the Ringing Deeps. It is my home, and it too may need defending.
Then we go into the second zone, this pretty cool tunnel. Not sure what this thanks to the wax is.
Speaker Bryn.
I'll just look this up if I need to remove this.
I attend. This is unacceptable. If us Jacks won't aid
Not
the
sure.
injured, then we will.
Expressing relief. Glad to see a friendly appreciation offer.
A Scarden? Here? Does the High Speaker know? directive.
Another interruption. Is that Bryn? Speaker acknowledged.
Speaker Bryn, you've returned. Unlike the missing shipments from Taylok and its foreman.
Have you met your Craze the Machine? It's Bryn. Are you here to deal with the kobold raids? The High Speaker won't lift a finger.
I want to set your in here as well.
Stay focused.
What is your...
So this awakening machine...
Moira, please continue speaking to the citizens here. Outlander, I'd like your help with this kobold problem. Look at this mess. Beaten back and battered with nothing to show for it. As expected, I suppose. We're engineers and crafters, not soldiers. Thankfully, Outlander,
so here we're just doing the campaign. I picked up one side quest. Chain, which is pretty good. That is one that I might drop if there's a lot of competition in the zone. Looks normally I do a first pull there, but looks like there's other people here. So here you basically want to fly to the item you need to loot, and then you do a big pull, but because someone already did a big pull here, I'm gonna do my own in a slightly in an area that's slightly off compared to the rest. Because you need quite a few candles here. This should be a nice pull. Lizard auto loot, man, like. There's someone here too. Unfortunate. Do a pull here, I guess. It's not bad XP because you can do some big pulls here, but it's not great either because you see the mobs don't give insane XP. The small ones have relatively low values. Just have to watch your vigor a little bit here.
And that's all the race had, Gina, for the quality of earwax. You take key from...
That was certainly and destroy the rings he stole.
So here you can either use your flying mount or a Radinex. check why that's not updating in the guide. Go take a... It's probably a side quest that I didn't pick up. Just take a note of that.
You have my focus.
What? Like, I turned this in, why is it not? Did they change the name of this quest? Seriously? Oh, I think I know what this is. There's a world quest that was there when I did this route with the recorder, and now it's not there. So I'll just remove that from the guide. Also, this timer is completely fucked because I haven't stopped and started it again.
Steal candle, kill kobold. I'm Candle King. Snoot, snout, leave new friends. Elemental present. And close door behind.
Conversation initiated.
Candle King is cruel, but very strong. Too strong to attack like this. Frank and Skitter find a good place to set up. Flare out!
I don't know what I'm doing. I should fly here.
See? Kobold built great city. Big towers. Lots of room. Many jobs, too. Candle making, wax harvest, scrap salvage. Money! Used to be happy place. Now bullies.
So here you want to pull all of this into there. There. Then another big pool here.
It's too far away. It's too far away.
And he'd swapped his beard polish for Cinderbrew. Lit up like contemplating mayhem, mixing the Cinderbrew with candle wax.
Not think Stormheads have humor, but you're pretty.
So here with this mob, he will cast a spell that's basically gonna CC you, and you want to interrupt that spell with like a stun or paralysis or something like that. Otherwise you get stuck in like a 5-second RP. So usually I would do big pull here and AoE it down, but looks like someone cleared here already. So you can spend all your vigor here because you have a scenario. So this scenario you don't actually want to complete it like how Blizzard wants you to. Like you could use this disguise, but you can also just pull everything and AoE it down, which seems a lot better. Auto loot doesn't work.
Just dark. Dark can't hurt you.
So just always start a pull from the middle, so you don't get resets, and then you go back to the middle and just let everything group up here.
Too big to be scared of dark. What? What is that? The candle's melted. We go deeper.
So here I won't pull absolutely. Well, I guess I can pull most actually. Like these small ones don't actually give that much XP.
My candle, not lit. You remember? I thought.
I am sorry for what has happened
so
to
here
people.
you're gonna fly back and do some side
To
quests.
watch your home slip away.
Like, it kinda depends how you wanna do this. If there's people doing quests here, I would only do this ringing dead. Because you see, these guys are dead. And If people are killing these because the mob density is so low, it's not worth doing this. So I think this is a very likely quest that I'll skip actually on launch. I kinda want to combine these with where the Erden are, but they're also missing because people are doing them.
I need to get close. I need a target.
Which is slightly unfortunate. Yeah, looks like even in my guide I actually skipped this, so probably worth not doing this. Like this side quest chain, it's actually not that bad because the follow-ups it gives, I'll just not do them now, but like they basically send you here and they send you to this bonus objective. If this bonus objective gets buffed, I will definitely do it, but as you saw, it only gives 11k XP. The bonus objectives in the first zone give 27k XP. That's before war mode and stuff. So if that changes, I will definitely do that. Otherwise, I basically won't.
Many hands make light work.
I see, Speaker Brit.
Are we preparing for more, Naru?
As long as she knows her place and does her job, we'll allow her to resume her work. Earth and above us. We're currently investigating.
I'll speak with the
All the more reason to
No further.
To AFK, so this timer is completely lost. I can still show you the route. So you basically have the main campaign here, but now you're gonna do side quests for a while. The first one you want to pick up is right here. Gonna do a big pull here. That should normally be enough. Not entirely sure, or is it another one? that up first, I guess. Ooh, so one thing you want to do here, as monk or mage, well, mage maybe not, but monk and warlock, is put your clone there.
You are acknowledged.
Make it quick, weapon.
Looks like there's someone in the area again, so that's a little bit unfortunate. These mobs can sometimes absolutely troll.
It's too far away.
But
I'm out of range. I need I'm out of
Please, proceed.
It's too far away.
Another interruption.
kind of screwed up my figure there. Could have been a lot better.
Please proceed.
Hello.
It's too far away. Let's get closer. It's too far away.
Begin speaking.
We need to find a better place for that waypoint. It's the first time I play with this.
I need to get closer. It's too far away. I'm out of range.
This question is pretty nice. It's lots of quests, they're all very quick. Pretty good. And then here when you go in this cave, you kill the mob, but there's also another quest item you can pick up, which is very nice experience. So I'm a little less sure about this side quest chain. I think if the bonus objective gets buffed to give more than 11k, which it really should, then it will be worth it, I think. Otherwise, not 100%, but I think it's not bad, even without that.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
far away.
Oh, look, another 2 mobs again. That's probably the biggest reason why this area is so annoying.
I'm hungry. Got food? Stand up to big things. It's you. Remember, be helpful. No pink camera. Hey, we friends, okay?
Come on. Combat. Please.
You give that.
You don't look busy enough. We all have our tasks. Do you intend to idle all day?
I'm out of range.
Need something to do?
So now you have this quest and this bonus objective, but you can see it gives 11k XP. I think it's supposed to give way more, considering the ones in the first zone gave almost 30k. I'm relatively sure that will be changed by launch, but we'll see. quest to do as well. There we go. And then once we've completed this, we want to go there to finish that side quest chain. And then we go do the main campaign.
Intruders.
Why are all these creatures here? What happened?
Oh, this isn't one of your books, lad. Watch your step.
This looks like the foreman's office. But where's the foreman? If we want answers,
so with this quest, you can save quite a bit of time, but basically using the extraction button at the place where you need to interact. So this is the first area.
We should
use
see
it,
if anyone's in
click
there.
on the door.
Someone there?
So I'm just gonna fly to
the entrance is boarded
all
up.
of them to save some time.
These mugs are still full.
Gets this one
The drinks
next.
look fresh, but there's no one around. I think people were here recently.
Fewer workers, it would seem. Is it because the earthen are shutting down?
Shutting down? Or disappearing? That's a lot of names. Everywhere we go, we find the names of people lost. A lot of tools are still here, so the workers can't all be out in the mines.
Last one is here at the door.
We should see if anyone's in there. Did you hear something, Granda?
Sounded like
It's changing. It's changing.
What was that?
It came from that building.
I need to get closer.
Enough knocking, champion. We're breaking this thing down.
Give me something to figure out.
So here you're stuck for a bit.
Keep your eyes open.
Then we're gonna do one big pool here, unless it's been cleared. It has been cleared. It's unfortunate, I guess. Let's see here. Yeah, I can do an okay pool, I guess. Still not ideal.
Workers of Taylock, as your
Like normally in
foreman,
that room you can
I
do
have
a
met
huge
with
pool,
the
which
High
is very
Speaker
nice.
in
but,
secret.
Just do it somewhere else.
The outcome was not what I expected. I
Do it
have
there in the
been
middle.
altered, perhaps even chosen.
Like you don't want too many of these spell shapers because they're casting in like the middle of nowhere.
Change is coming, workers. Hordes of Scots stir within the Hall of Awakening. Taylock could be next. Barricade your doors, but be not afraid. We will press on.
I'm out of
these give good XP as well. So when they're up, they're useful to pull.
Can you hear it? The ringing. The ringing. It returns. The music is eternal.
So much to discuss.
The ringing. The ringing. We'll lock away deepest cavern for darkest memory. Don't. Speaker. Ringing. Don't let him destroy.
Just killed this guy.
Come on! We can't let that thing out of this cave!
Unlucky.
We were too late. How many times have I been too late?
That gem must contain the foreman's memories.
You speak the truth? Your artifact will repair the awakening
I hear you
machine.
want to do professions.
It will perfect the machine. Your struggle,
It takes a while.
your suffering will be at an end. All
Like obviously this enchanting tailoring, it becomes less useful if you're less geared, because otherwise you want to equip all this stuff, right? But because I have high gear, I don't really care.
people will be restored, reborn, improved, and they will laud you as their savior.
Yes. All earthen will awaken.
Speak your piece. Zalatar gave the High Speaker the means to restart the machine.
This is Hearthstone.
And it's creating Scarden.
We have to tell Brinth. Hurry!
Should probably add that to the guide so that it actually says Hearthstone back.
What is your query?
So now we're just doing the campaign. It's like a couple more quests, then here side quests, and we do the scenario, and then we're finished with this song.
I suspected we might need some assistance.
Moira informed us of the situation. We're ready to help.
Just gonna check what that quest is. Oh, I know what it is. It's a world quest that you trigger when you fly in the area.
Directive, we require a foreman's key to access the Hall of Awakening.
So here, you want to do big pools, and this area might be quite contested because there's not that many mobs.
Task is done. Violence authorized.
Battle begins.
machine.
You don't look
Rin.
Speaker detected. The High Speaker warned us about you.
Violence authorized. Protect the machines. But at last, I rest.
Protect the machines.
Work delayed.
Protect the machines.
Battle begins. My task.
My task is done.
Else you should have remained on the surface. Speak up, Brim.
Brynth, I don't know what to believe anymore. My efficiency is impaired. Take my access key. Never did like the High Speaker's pomposity.
The machines must be preserved. I attend to the archive. The High Speaker must be stopped. Regroup with Moira. I'll head for the Hall of Awakening.
The mountain lends us its strength.
You dare challenge the will of the High Speaker? Suffer for your hubris.
Let's see how brave you are when your protective shield is gone.
Slag and rust. This isn't over. The High Speaker will hear of this.
We've caught up to him. Champion, take him out. I'll guard the rear.
There we go. So here you want to shoot the guys in the air first, because and like the ones at the back, because this kind of bugs out where you can't shoot when there's guys at the front here, as you can see, and that's extremely annoying. So you kind of want to shoot them in the back when you can. And now instead of going straight for the scenario, you first get the side quests here, because they're also quite good. One's inside here, one's outside.
Start.
Make it quick.
Go. Looks like there's someone else here. Like, the sad part about these mobs being so easy is that people just one-shot them and you can't tag anything. So I think on launch that's gonna be very frustrating.
start talking.
These mobs bug out a lot, which is annoying, but it's still pretty fast.
Strike while the iron's hot.
If you're not a monk, there's a side. Well, I'll talk about it in a second. I'll first do the scenario.
Praise the machine.
Scenario time.
Best mind your manners in the presence of a queen. Well, Brinth is already inside the Hall of Awakening. Let's move!
I can hardly believe it.
High Speaker A. High Speaker will prevail.
Time for that later, Dagrin.
I'll get the door. Lead the way, champion.
Intruders, activate the defenses.
You can basically hit both of these in one go with the same grenade.
We need to catch up to Bryn.
And you want to prioritize getting those instead of killing these mobs so that the RP starts and this guy moves. To go left, don't have to kill these, just run and activate this as soon as you can. And you want to go in here.
Get those doors open, lad, and fast.
and you can kill these mobs for XP here. So one of them uses this, so you have to kill this guy first. You nuke him until he shields. Then you CC, he drops off, kill this guy, kill this guy.
I'll be damned if I let Bryn's people be turned into monsters.
It is time to step down, High Speaker. Everyone knows what you've done.
What I've done saved us all. I have found a path to our salvation.
You would have us all live as Starden.
That's the end of the campaign in this one. Oops. Let's eat.
Let's get down to business then.
The High Speaker has ruled for as long as any of us can remember.
It's not junk.
Wait for some RP.
Me? Elaborate.
You cared for your people like no one else has. Not by commanding, but by understanding.
Then you know I will leave it to my people to decide.
Something tells me they already have.
Honor Guard, reporting for duty. If you'll accept the position.
I accept. I am the High Speaker.
Are you here to chat or what?
And anyone gives you the first quest for the next one here.
What can I do?
And then I just want to
We
show
had no
you
access to the
there's
Coreway,
one quest
and helping another culture was outside
that
the
you
Oathsworn's
can do
edicts.
if you're a monk or a mage.
You don't look
Don't think it's ever worth it if you're... Oh, I shouldn't have. Forgot. I've done this in a while. Don't think this is ever worth it if you're not a monk or mage.
We all have our tasks.
This is the next one.
By the light, it shines as brightly. I hear the radiant song. Is it coming from that crystal?
Alright, so let's do Hellowfall. This is actually a really good zone for the side quests. They're very efficient, especially if you do them in the correct order. But the campaign has a lot of RP, which is unfortunate, otherwise I would love this zone. It's also like aesthetically really good.
I will see you through the shadow.
Don't have to take this carriage, you can just fly, it's faster.
I have a relief cart prepped for the war. Will you join me? We're here.
I am eager to hear your story.
Great Chiron! The Dorn Tower won't...
Anduin, I'm...
looks like there's lots of people here.
Exploring Kazalgar with
Farron, your courage we must ignite the key flame on the wall.
Okay.
Its sacred flame will keep the nerubians at bay. It's too far away.
The looties for the quest item. Is there anywhere I can do a big pull? No. That is unfortunate. Try to do it like this, I guess. Alrighty. Yeah, nice stiff response.
Fear not the darkness.
So around this level, I think you can start swapping the speed flasks for just damage.
A lamplighter brings hope. We Arathi are consecrated in the sacred flame. Do not leave my people on the field.
So here, you can do a big pull, and so that's why I like this area. There aren't many tinder boxes right here, but there are lots of mobs for their first pull. As I said, if you're in a group, just getting the pull together is a lot quicker. But still, it's not bad, I guess. Nice. Out of range. It's so annoying how these spawns can stop your conduit, like, Jesus. Not sure why that's a thing.
We are Alites, what true Arathi, holding onto hope.
Look, those Nerubians are fleeing.
Not
Righty.
fleeing, advancing. They mean to destroy our air dogs.
So this part of the campaign is still not too bad. It's really here that it starts going really slow.
The Nerubians are attacking. We carry the Chiron. The Dorn Tower isn't lit. If Belladar should
Spore
shift,
Ender, that's gonna be a world quest. Need to make a note to delete that. Delete Spore Ender.
Threats are stuck. They will get their fated final war.
Okay, I could go through the sail, I guess.
I need to get forward. It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Come on, mob.
The tendrils of shadow are
There we go.
Utilize their fear to strike them down.
Hello.
I will help if I can.
Didn't get. Yikes. Should skip this.
With those siege weapons destroyed, our Star Wars can repel the attackers.
Am I needed? We have lost so many.
We shall gun shoes. Normally you would fly here if your vigor wasn't
Good to see you,
messed up.
champion. I've been tracking this one since it crawled up out of its hole. Look at these Arathi and see my son. I will slaughter every Nerubian in my path. I thought we agreed you'd stay in Dornogal.
So soon here, when you're about to board the skiff for the next quest, we basically don't do the main campaign and we go do side quests for a while. Because that skiff is gonna bring us over here, and instead we want to go do some side quests.
Sacred flame guide your way, friend.
Good. This.
May Beladar stay in the light. I need to get closer. Outsiders are a welcome surprise.
So this side quest might look a bit weird, but we want to do this now because it brings us to where the main campaign is going. And I think it's not too bad because the step after this gives very good XP. Nice.
Imperial style wine, mushroom brew. Pick your poison.
And I can just buy... Okay, no, you
We're
can't.
always open.
There's like a quest item you need to buy for a quest later, but apparently you can't buy it until you have the quest, which is unfortunate.
I like it when the star shines.
New reserves are readying to enter the front lines. Sparring with you would teach them much.
Sacred flame, guide your way, friend. We must prepare for Belladar to shift. We are the holders of hope.
You carry your torch.
We must prepare for Belladar to shift.
The flame burns for all of us. Step into the light. Belladar shift in your favor.
After each battle, I come here to assist Caleb at the infirmary. He can always use an extra pair of hands. And I can see the price each conflict lose so
Very
many
easy
to
XP.
war. But without it, the Nerubians raid the settlements. Their strategy vexes me. Their only goal seems to be the fight itself.
Can hopefully do a big pull here. Or they all start teleporting away. One. Okay. That is unlucky.
I'm out of
Nice. This question you can kind of choose when you do it. There's a main campaign that brings you here later, you'll see, and you can then do it then or now. I think now is fine, so it kind of depends on if there's lots of people. Many people don't know about these side quests at the start of the expansion, so these areas are usually not populated, so sometimes it's better to get the campaign out of the way.
of light. May the shadows pass you by. The flame burns for all of us when the starships seek shelter. Belladar shift in your favor. Always be prepared.
Job.
We are the seekers of light.
So now you'll see this ports me through an area where I already have 2 side quests from this town. That's why I didn't do them at the start. And we can go do them right now. Yep, mobs start to hurt now.
I'm out of range.
Mighty. What's wrong with this mob? Evading, I guess. These 2 quests.
It's too far away.
Me for 2, please. Nice.
We have strayed from favor. The Empire is forever.
Stay productive in the light.
always be prepared for the Empire.
I search each day for a winning strategy.
Come see my well.
Ah, been waiting for you.
I have many goods for you to see.
Come see my wares. Here to take a look around?
Seems the spirit sent you my way.
Our holy mission takes a toll.
Yeah, I need to make a note to remove those levels from the guide.
The lamplighters are stretched thin. For the Arathi to survive.
So the weird thing is, these yellow mobs here, they give so much XP. So it's pretty good to pull as much as you can here.
Aid us, outsider. Be our beacon in the darkness.
Maybe one more big pull.
I need to get
Let's kill some chickens as well, I guess.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. It's too far away.
See, they die so quick and they give 861 XP. Kinda bonkers. There's quite a few of these spots where some mobs give like ridiculous XP. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some mob grinding strat. But I don't really like doing that, so it's whatever.
May Bellador stay in the light. Bellador shine on you.
So the key thing is here, you fly over all this crap, you don't need to kill them. Except if you pull them, I guess. My figure is a bit rough. I'll just run there. But you can kind of see why I picked these side quests. Like, it's often so much better than a campaign. And it's a bit sad, I think, with this expansion, where you have so many like 1-by-1 quests. And it was so nice when you had like a big quest hub, and then you could just turn in like 5 quests at once. Okay. So these are not really worth doing. There is an area here with elite mobs that I'll show in another video, where you can basically grind them for a lot of XP, and these radiant stones. So if they're valuable, I mean, I guess they are just used for like the weekly. Then that can be a useful alternative to level some alts, I think, because then they're kind of done, and they can just go and turn in that weekly every week. So this mob kind of bugs, so you have to try a couple of times and then disappears. Not too optimistic that that will get... Oh, this is a world quest again, need to remove that. Remove pool cleaner. Because this guy's here, I'm just gonna go that way. Normally you would start at the bottom. Well, actually, yeah, I'll just do it. Hey. Hopefully I can still get there before he kills the mob. Yikes. Unlucky, but cool mount, I guess. Damn. Come on.
I'm out of
Why are monsters mean?
And then soon we can do some campaigning again. So this should give XP. Oh, maybe they changed that. Was like a tailoring item. You don't have to follow this if you know it's there, so you can just fly here.
I need a target.
We are the heart of shadow.
And then it's time to take the skiff. So that's a bit bad, like I should probably add that. Add step to take skiff to the guide, because otherwise people are just gonna get confused. Like, it's the first time I use this guide and I've written a guide with this, so there will be some issues.
When night falls, the army enacts the shadow curfew. Get inside, get to safety. Incoming! Use the lances on those enemies. Good work. You'd fit in well with us lamplighters. As our numbers dwindle, some find their faith shaken. They turn to the whispers in the darkness. Look out! Here come more of those fiends! A behemoth! Quickly, take it down! Thank goodness. That was a small one. Those monsters can take out a warship.
A small one?
We must hold to our faith in the sacred flame. Ourselves. And in each other if we are to succeed.
You see, all of this RP is horrendously slow, and it's a lot from here on out, so it's not great. You don't have to wait for that, you can just go.
Halt, Farron. We secure the village, then rescue the captives.
They'll be dead by then.
Let's do a big crew here. So these captives, if they have the thing like this, don't loot them, because it means a mob is holding them and you don't actually get credit. So I won't loot this one, but I will loot this one. That one is also being held.
I need to get closer.
Oh, this plea, that is also a bit odd, because it's like you loot it from one of these mobs, but it can be pretty random. Like, usually I always got this when I do the first big pool. Not entirely sure why I didn't get this now. Still don't have it, that's weird. Why would I need to do that? Maybe it's only these guys that actually drop the fish? Maybe. That seems odd though. Also the fact that this stays is very annoying, but it's a new bug in the beta. So that's slightly annoying. Because this is bugged, you don't have the quest item to use the lure. So let's just see how well this works. This might hurt quite a bit. Yep, it does. Be good to be geared, I guess. So I think if you're not geared, you should probably avoid this if you don't have the lure. Because you see, even without cooldowns, you might die here, like... and this is like a world quest again, I need to make a note. Remove special assignment links.
I need to get close.
Like basically that item that you get, it makes these mobs like normal mobs. And then this quest is very efficient. Let's skip this. So this is that farm quest that we did over here, and then you have a follow-up here that you can do.
The Copus encroach on Velham's claim. Protect the residents from their aggression.
Beware the shadows. For the Empire.
There we go, and then we can go back. So this is another step that, like, I think you can do if you have your vigor like I do, but otherwise it's maybe not that great. Hello. Action button is so annoying. Oh, yikes, that was bad. Oh yeah, looks like this XP also got nerfed, so I'm not sure. Maybe I skipped that.
I will always try.
You have our thanks, Fair and Lothar. If more of those fishy bastards try to...
So, you live. The Arathi will fight so long as the light is with us. Destroy those monsters! We will triumph.
Glad you're all right, Finn. Now stop and take a breath for once.
In my heart, a wave of shadow. What? Those shadows came from the Dorn Tower.
Okay, so definitely should have killed that guy, I guess. That's what I'm gonna comment with.
We cannot hide from evil.
I need to get closer.
No! The sacred flame! What has Alric and his cults done?
More RP.
I don't know. But they claim allegiance to Xalatath, and so their lives are forfeit. My arrows strike true.
The flame is corrupted. Can we restore it?
Anduin, help her. Call upon the light once more.
This is also kind of annoying, like you get a lot of greens that are not your armor type.
No,
so especially in terms of like getting upgrades if you're lower geared, can be pretty frustrating. Sloan doing?
My faith kindles my hope. A cave. Could they still be nearby, continuing to corrupt the flame? We owe our service to those in need.
Look out!
What are those things? They hardly seem real.
A trick of the shadow.
The Harbinger command!
Shadows consume you! The Harbinger promised!
Hello?
I'm out of
Quickly, friend. Our Ricky deal where to be found. But these traitors are wielding powerful darkness up ahead. When shadow falls, we stop that ritual. I should be able to cleanse the flame.
It's too far away.
The Harbinger comes.
Stand strong. The darkness won't take us to them. Anduin, your light.
More shadows. We're trapped in here.
No. Let's go. We can do this if we stick together.
The light shines through you. But what if it goes out? What if you failed your people?
You think I've never failed? I've never made a mistake. I was never even supposed to be in Hallerfall. I stowed away to escape a family that only ever saw me as a failure. Was it a mistake? I lost an eye and an arm for it. Does that make me unworthy of the light? I regret nothing. I keep fighting because in the darkness, it's all we can do. I can't give up. It's not in my nature. And I don't think it's in yours either.
You don't understand. I've hurt people. I was controlled by darkness, but part of me enjoyed it.
Enjoyed hurting people? Or no longer being able to agonize over every thought and action? Having doubt, making mistakes, none of these make you unworthy, Anduin. They light your path forward.
The entrance, it's gone. There really is no way out.
Enough of your illusions, Zalatath!
What have you learned?
Belador's light has returned. Thank you, Illyria. A lamplighter brings hope. I will see you through the shadows. We need to return to Merodar. I need to let the general know what happened here.
So here we get
This Order of
Hearthstone.
Light is no mere cult. The Harbinger.
Now this one looks like they have a story to tell. New reserves are readying to enter the front lines. sparring with you would teach them much.
We should grab some food at the inn while we can. One of the general's rules I happily follow.
The darkness comes.
Greetings, outsider.
What are you?
And these are these drinks that I mentioned.
Can you order a round of drinks?
May the light of
The cats are trained as well as the soldiers are. When one bonds to you, you have a friend for life, despite everything.
Do you have a lynx?
Oh, no. No, no, no. I am not a cat person.
Meet Auralia, our quartermaster. I'm also proud to Auralia, send a runner to Farron's new elf friend. We need to talk. Belladar, Farron tells me your friend wields the void. I'm either going to regret meeting her or thank the flame.
Feel the warmth of the sacred flame.
Beware.
Step into the light. We
Hello.
are the seekers of light.
Fierce as always. Your skills are a sight to behold. I pray for the flame to show us.
So with these orphans, it's important which ones you choose. You choose this one that's running
Something
around,
else.
and this one to shoot
From the
ones,
depths of time.
and then this one. These are the quickest ones, basically.
I can't attack that.
My faith kindles. That's the warning bells at the main gate.
Children, inside!
Oh, yeah. That guy, she doesn't give the quest immediately, so you have to stay.
We cannot hide from evil.
Merodal's under attack! Children, stay inside.
The Cobus strike our veneration grounds during Belladar's light. How?
Look, General. Darkfire. This is our doing.
We are far from the Emperor.
Arathi, push back the Cobus. Make them regret ever stepping onto our hallowed lands.
I need a target. I need to get closer. It's too far away.
The Harbinger manipulates the Cobus through their hunger, and the Arathi through their fear.
I don't have a target.
walls! Renelas begins! Shadows, bring the Harbinger joy!
I need to get closer.
Alric's ritual is the source of this darkness. We need to break through this barrier.
Alric thinks that he draws strength from the darkness. So do I.
I'm out of range.
She's taken an interest in you.
This land was not what we expected.
We are a light in the darkness.
Sacred flame guide your way, friend.
You carry your torch, you light the city.
The flame burns for all of us. Greetings, outsider.
We burn brightly together. In hardship, kindness. We are the holders of hope.
I would safeguard
Arathi, friend.
General, the Nerubians. They've opened a new front at Light's Redoubt.
I pray for the flames.
Harathi, mount up! Light's redoubt calls for help. We bring hope into the darkness.
Livia's patience is overrun. We must buy the village.
Stalwarts! We are the wall today! Together we will stand against the darkness!
Outsiders are a welcome surprise. In hardship, kindness. We burn brightly together. Feel the warmth of the sacred flame.
It's too far away.
Everyone is evacuated. The Nerubians are massing for another assault. Fall back! Quickly! Before the Nerubians overwhelm us!
Don't give in to fear. When shadow falls, lamplighters rise.
Curse them all! Where did they take him? Do you see Anduin?
They dragged him down! I lost track of him.
Ash! We can't let them reach Mereldar! Blast them apart! Curse them all! Where did they take him? Do you see Anduin?
They dragged him down! I lost track of him.
Ash! We can't let them reach Mereldar!
We owe our service to those.
Curse them all! Where did they take him? Do you see Anduin?
They dragged him down! I lost track of him.
Ash! We can't let them reach Mereldar! Blast them apart!
The darkness hungers. Let's give Xalatath's forces a taste of their own shadows. We've beaten them back. Let's get Anduin.
Hold on! We don't know what's down there. Reinforcements are on the way. We are a light in the darkness.
We will triumph.
I am on the hunt. Anduin would not have given up without a fight. He has to be down there.
This land was not what we expected.
I'm out of here.
I must ensure my people's survival.
Do you see any sign of that woman who saved us? We need to regroup.
There's no time. You find the others. I'll find Anduin.
So,
You survived the ambush. Impressive. The black blood is dangerous, especially in your hands. End their efforts here. I will meet you above, if you survive again.
It's too far away.
So, you made it out alive. I knew I was right about you.
You have shown your true form. Or whether this is forbidden.
The black blood spreads deeper every day. We need their aid.
We need nothing from them.
Enough! We both know our charge. They are of this world, and they too seek to defend it.
On higher. She speaks with the song of the world. You know it, as do I.
The others won't hear of this.
At least it will not be the first tradition we have broken.
Go, all of you. I will join you soon. You have come far, stranger. The world watch over you. Come with me. You need to know what you fight against. Someone was here first. Not a battle. A hunt. You hail the city of threads. The heart of Ajkahet. Bled dry and dying. None who enter leave in one piece. Your friend is likely dead. But I know you will not accept that. So you follow your path and I will follow mine. You have survived so far. Keep doing so. I hope we meet again.
Watch and lurk, drudges. There will be no interruptions on Ascension Day.
Scurry on, little scarab. The Weaver bids you welcome.
Ah, there's the little morsel now. Come in, come in. You are most welcome here. This Harbinger has the entirety. The Ascendant are the Harbinger's gift to Ansarek. A fierce contingent of violent hunter-killers made by the Harbinger in the darkest depths of the city's transformatory. They are impossibly strong, and I have no army of my own. If I am to reach Ansarek and dispose of the Harbinger, then I will need to find a way to subvert her military might from within. There is no gift more valuable than information, my little morsel. Now shoot.
Friend, you weren't followed, were you? A meal should offer some strength and comfort. After all...
The guards near us were arguing about new orders. Then they just walked off.
A solvent was knocked over and dissolved the webbing of our cages.
One man insisted on staying behind. Frin. Might want to get the madman before the venom does.
If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help. In my heart, there is fire. My faith kindles my hope.
I think we want to skip this. Here's the plan. To be honest.
I will see you through the shadow.
This doesn't feel worth it.
When shadow falls, lamplighters rise. Be strong.
I don't think that's worth it.
A lamplighter brings hope.
Message received. Now, shoo, little spider. You'll blow my cover. Don't look back. Damn, I need my weapons. And something for this weaver, so she'll give me an antidote. Since I like being alive. Seems that Zev Call fellow we saw is getting pheromones sent to him? From a general? No idea what that means, though.
Okay, looks like someone has killed everything here, so I need to figure out
came from a nerubian.
how I want to do this.
Bizarre.
This seems... Oh.
I'm all ears.
Probably actually have to watch the pools a little bit because I'm 80 now, but
I'll take those.
so in
Feeling
here
more
you
like
can't
myself
mount,
already.
so gun shoes is pretty nice. Alright, an axe if you have it.
I am well acquainted with that particular bottle of venom. Unfortunately. Watch your back out. We've got a plan now. Sneak into a crate and get a lift to Siegehold. Find this Anubizal. Meanwhile, I'll get this intel to the Weaver and get that antidote.
Not like this. What an interesting delivery. Everyone, return to your duties, now! Approach, intruder.
Oops. First need to talk to this guy.
I'm hiding here. Ugh. Why are these pheromones so gross?
Eliminating Zevkal's lackeys is but the first move. Blackmail will be the death blow. Silenced. Seems Zevkal wasn't paying attention.
A little overcool.
I'm out of range.
With the Nubizal scent mark. Get whatever you were sent for, and get out of my way.
Okay. Lol.
You weren't part of my plans. My loyalty will never falter.
Huge.
Acquire Zevkal's pheromones for me, and I'll ensure the freedom of your allies.
Don't worry, I threw down my lockpicks, also known as explosives. Your rescue chariot awaits. This way, folks.
Thank goodness. If I had to listen to Baba Ganoush grind his teeth any longer.
We're over here. We'll head to the wagons, but I hope you have a real plan in mind.
You got it. I'll lead the way.
Oh, unfortunate.
Wait, please!
You made Zevkal's pheromones. There is no further need for you. That generous head!
Oh, I should have looted that guy. Stupid.
Keep those pheromones out of Zevkal's hands. It should buy Anub'Azal more time.
You got a problem? I got solutions. We'd better get moving. Remember, we're prisoners.
We could sing a...
Wait. Are you oldies from Zevkal? Or Anub'Azal?
Who do you think, maggot?
But they look like... Never mind. Go ahead. Don't report me.
Are we out? Is it safe? Can I breathe? We're out. It's safe. You can breathe.
Keep holding it. For science.
We're free. I could just scream for joy.
And call all those spiders over there down on our heads.
Here we are.
Okay, we're moving out.
What if I just hum a jaunty tune?
I've been expecting a suspicious invitation. But a face-to-face meeting with the Vizier could be quite the boon for my little conspiracy. And of course there's the matter of your ally. Go, see what you can unravel.
You are expected inside the first facility on your left. Ah, welcome. I'm Executor Nizrek, also known as the Vizier. Your willingness to meet humbles me.
My friend, you made it. Sorry for the cloak and dagger. We just couldn't risk being discovered. Inspire others to do better. Executor Nizrek is one of Queen Ansarek's closest confidants.
Keep your voice down.
Back away from him, creature! Now!
Listen to me and lower your bow.
So here you have to wait to get another quest.
An ally!
Just so you don't leave to go do this and then you have to come back. So just wait.
Illyria, we can end this war, but not if you loose that arrow.
Fine. But you best have a good explanation for this.
Oh, yikes. Yikes. Forgot to record those two quests because I had to DC. But basically you do those two quests, you enter this final scenario.
He would assassinate our beloved queen!
Illyria, what happened back there? This isn't you!
I had to take the shot. It's my chance to make up for Dalaran. For Khadgar.
I'll slay you myself. The flame will arrive to your corpses.
Through the webs! We're not yet safe. I don't expect you to understand what I'm dealing with.
Let's try. Wait, get back. But I do. I know all about.
Champion, slip through and take out the commander. We'll keep that swarm.
No! My swarmlings! Come back!
Finally, now we can get a clear shot.
Shield me! Protect me!
Valyria, are you thinking of giving up? Giving in? What is that? I know what it's like.
I taste the venom of my fangs, overcrawlers.
What now? Our flyers are dead.
Jump!
And that's pretty much the end of the campaign. So then we go back to the main city, turn that in, and we are done. So
We're alive. Soaked, but alive.
Let's get to shore.
gonna stay in combat with this crap.
We will find Xalatath.
We will not allow Xalatath to triumph. Everyone deserves a chance.
I need a moment more. We'll catch up with you at the Weaver's Lair.
And this is basically
we must notify our allies of what we've uncovered.
Get a portal to Dornogal.
You have found me.
This is to unlock world
Dornogal
quests,
awaits.
and you're done.
We'll meet you there, champion.
I have to look roughly how long this
shall
was.
reach out to
I
the
think it's sub
General
4
Vizier
hours.
soon. As my primary agent in this delightful tangle
But
of threads,
hope this video
I'll
was
require
helpful.
your presence during this initial
And check out my Reddit guide if it's useful. Cheers!